here for some more winners action. Still in this best of 3 area, but coming up as the Saints' next opponent, Lackawanna College, just took down George Mason. Now coming into this next set. Starting hot, we've already got a few shots on the board here, Joe.
Yeah, and we talked about CRL Sundays kind of giving us some surprises, so to speak. And I know George Mason, they had so many great CCA runs at the end of last semester. Lackawanna kind of upsetting the apple cart here, going to now be playing the Saints. A winner's bracket run still in contention for both of these teams. You want to keep that going as long as possible. You don't want to have to fight your way out of that loser's bracket one and done. But as you said, a lot of shots back and forth and very, very high-paced game, at least in the first going here.
Not very often we see both teams, kind of match up head-to-head on that aggression right at the starting. It's usually one team kind of takes the lead, the other team steps back. But here we've got both teams meeting head-on. First setup, or attempted setup there from Ramen. It's actually going to be shut down by, I believe that was Zach there up on the backboard. And bounces in front of the net, but no Saint to really follow up. Back over towards the middle. Christian can't tap that one. A demo comes through as well, and Saints, very, very slow games for both teams. Slow setups too, like these balls are not moving at crazy high speeds.
Yeah, the Saints had a couple of really good chances of setup, but like you said, there was none of those like scorcher shots. It was just kind of like the shot is made, but the save was not too difficult to make. I think I saw one member of Lackawanna already had 3 or 4 saves possibly. So the Saints, they are finding a couple of chances here and there. Now Lackawanna trying to find the answer. The second touch not going to be good enough, though. They're trying to get that first goal of the game. This is the longest we have gone without a goal so far today. The Saints, they were off to extremely hot starts this last couple series, but as the competition and these teams get better and ramp up toward the bracket, it's going to get trickier, and Zach is going to draw first blood in this series. Lackawanna taking that 1-0 lead 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I was just hovering around that net, waiting for one of these Lackawanna players to come and finish off that goal. Zach to be the one to break that 0-0 threshold. About 3:15 left. Zach with the goal, assisted by J.K. Fauchizzle. Great name.
Beautiful. Great guy.
Great guy, can vouch.
Yeah, I can vouch, yeah. So far, though, Lackawanna off to that great start. We haven't seen the Saints have to play from behind today either. Lackawanna has done a really good job of absorbing those first couple of shots from the Saints. Now they're trying to work the offense back in their favor. All 3 of these players have done a very, very solid job so far. The Saints trying to find the answer. Spoots cutting a very, very tight angle. Christian going to find that demo. The Saints not really going to be able to find anything material off of it, though. And now they're going to have to play a little bit more defense. Lackawanna trying to correct that.
JK trying to go for that exact same setup off the backboard once again. A to set it up. Zach with the touch. Once again, though, another one of those shots that just doesn't have that mustard behind it, does not have the power there. And as it comes high, could be able to be grabbed by Lackawanna here. Pops it over the defender there. And now, here, what a play, but Ramen there to clear it out. Lackawanna clearly got some moves on the offense.
Yeah, that was a great little move. Just even better read defensively. Christian make that save. Now the Saints, maybe they can break out here. The demo is going to go through his boots. Not going to be able to find that double touch. Save is going to be made by Zach. The Saints popping this ball up above the crease, trying to see if they can find some kind of angle to get this thing out, get it going back the other way. Zach still trying to attack up that left side wall. Lackawanna trying to cycle the ball toward the Saints net, seeing if they can find these multiple possessions, these multiple chances, trying to string something together. The demo will be good on Spoots there. Want the man advantage for the moment, but the Saints making a good read defensively. Christian there to shut that one down. Now Ramen seeing if he can maybe set something up for the double touch. Be careful, sure we're going to pick that one away. Now the save made by Zach once again. So the Saints, they've had lots of chances. And I mean, this game already, look at the clock, only 1:25. This game has blown by so far.
Yeah, and there's the goal from the corner. Spoods, just a wild touch. You see 7 shots. Yeah, okay, good. We both noticed that at the exact same time. 7 shots there from Spoods. Finally has one connect, tying it up here against Lackawanna in the nick of time too. Now they've got 1:20 to work with. Both of these teams now have a good minute to work with. Try and find another goal here. Lackawanna looking to find another one like they did in the beginning. It was such a great goal to start it off, and they were able to have some solid defense, but now Saints opened them up just a little, and now Lackawanna second guessing themselves on the defense.
Yeah, Saints have to make sure they get this ball out, and this being in best-of-3 territory as well. If this were to go to overtime, or even if one of these teams can break this draw at the end of the game here, winning that game 1 is going to mean so much. Then you're just 5 minutes away from punching your ticket to the next round, or potentially falling into that loser's bracket. You do not want to find yourself in that spot. The Saints are going to play this one off the back foot here. They're going to get that kick toward the middle. Lackawanna still just trying to keep the pressure on. They've done a really good job of once they get the ball into the zone, they possess it well. They like to get a lot of these passes going. The Saints, though, now going to see what this counter-attack is quick enough. They're going to see what they can get going. The demo's going to be good. The shot just over the crossbar, though. Spoods not going to be able to find the back door on that one. Zach kicking that one toward this blue side net. 18 seconds to play. Can either one of these teams somehow break through? The demo's going to be good. Then that's going to be a little bit open there. The great second touchdown. Save mate. 10 seconds to play before OT, though.
Yeah, somehow that didn't count as a save there on the feed, but Spoods knocks it right up above towards that backboard, just past the crossbar. Lackawanna not able to find that. What a great setup it was, but Spoods just in place there with the jump to knock it out. Now, JK Faux-Shizzle finds the first demo here in overtime. Christian out of the game for a few seconds. Back now for this save, but the setup's coming down from the air. Christian knocks it out. Can I save this one for Lackawanna? It's actually cleared out into their zone, and now it's Saints to get this setup. Spoods with the solo goal to finish it off. 2 or 8, but both goals for the Saints found in the game 1 secure.
Spoods with a beautiful crossover there in front of the crease, gonna beat 2 defenders, find the back of the net. All it takes is 21 seconds into overtime. St. Clair College takes game 1 over Lackawanna in an absolute thriller. That game back and forth, that was high pace from the jump. We talked about Spoods, 8 shots total, but Lackawanna, say 11 shots to 8 for the game. Super even, super back and forth, 5 or 6 saves apiece for either side. Just game 2, hopefully gonna be more of the same.
Yeah, just shots after shots after shots. You saw Saints there had, I believe it was 3 more shots. I think it was 11 to 8 was the total counts there. But Lackawanna, you could tell they had that pressure going for that first like 3 minutes. It seemed was like the big chunk, and Saints kind of grabbed their footing at the end of the game and were able to continue their way into those goals. But Lackawanna right back to it. Zach just barely whiffs that double touch.
Yeah.
Could have been devastating for the Saints at the starting of this game.
Yeah, Lackawanna has been really going for these demos, and they've been finding a lot of good opportunities as well. JK Faux-Shizzle usually is going to be good for one of those kickoff demos. They've been using that to try to open up that space, figure out where they want to try to maneuver this ball. The Saints, though, will be the ones trying to threaten the offensive zone. Now Robin's trying to get up on that pass. Yoker going to knock that one away. Those Spoods, seeing if he can make a read. The bump's going to be over there on Ramen, or Christian rather, Ramen. That one over the backboard. The second touch is good. Ramen and Spoods going to link up for the first goal of the game. 36 seconds into Saints, 1-0 lead in this game 2.
Now, much quicker goal in game 2. Something we've been expecting from game 1 in a lot more of these series recently, but Saints, great start to game 2. Lackawanna just barely let that one go, but they had the offense to begin with. I think they just extended a tad bit too much, and also just a great passing play from the Saints.
Now Robin trying to go up this right wall. Ball is going to get intercepted, though. Maybe they can make some kind of play, but that's a beautiful job by Spoon sending that one all the way back across. Ioka, though, be there to try to answer that one. Zach just ping-ponging back and forth this ball. Still planted in this blue zone for at least the moment, though. Robin seeing what he could do with it now. Maybe Christian going to take to the sky, see if he can at least get this ball up, maybe set this pass up. The second member going to be tailing there. Spoon's not going to get there quite in time. He's going to find the demo, though. By the Saints just a few seconds to make a play. Zach still back at the net, but easily kicked away there by Spoods. Back to the orange zone now. Lackawanna still trying to get this possession game going in this offensive zone, trying to find these back-to-back chances. You know, dig away at these rebounds, get the dirty goals. Right now, they just haven't really been able to find them consistently. Oh, let's say until then, but that one is going to be denied at the last possible second.
Double touch from crossbar to post and out. Zach follow up on this ball. Faux-Shizzle is going to be the one to clear it out, but Spoods keeping this in play for the Saints, at least for the time being. The corner, jump onto that one, but Ramen, I think the key for the Saints here, keep it in Lackawanna's side as much as possible. Look at how much time has been wasted or just thrown off this clock since that first goal. You're almost a minute 40 away from that first goal now, and Lackawanna only really with one good shot, one solid chance for a goal there in that.
Yeah, and even then, it's been so many of these like one-off shots from Lackawanna. They've had decent shots, all things considered, but you have to be able to find that second, that third chance. The Saints, the counterattack has been so good today as well. So even when Lackawanna has gotten that one shot, the ball is coming right back the other way. Spoons still hounding this net the entire day. He has been shooting away. He's been finding the mark a lot of the time as well, but always good to see that aggression out of these players. Try to get this lead enhanced even further. 1-0. Usually not going to be enough to cut it, especially considering we have a few minutes plus left. Oh, and the roller is actually going to find the mark. Christian hooking up Spoons, their second of the day, just as I was talking about how Lackawanna was staying in the game. Oh, the back touch Spoons, the 5-head big brain play. They could have never predicted that ball going that way. I'm going to ask Spoons after if he meant to do that.
Yeah, and he's going to tell you, oh yeah, calculate.
Yeah, yeah, I'll get the Rocket League answer. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. But in all seriousness, what a shallow R2 that came off of that one.
Yeah,
very tough. I think, like, if you're Zach in that situation, I'm thinking the ball's going to hit me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think I have to jump there. Just barely flies over that defender, and Lackawanna, second goal, unfortunately, coming from Portugal themselves, but still a minute 50 to play in this game, and if we saw anything from game one, it's that they do know how to find these goals. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, I think Lackawanna is probably going to end up finding one at some point this game. The way they have played offensively, they've been getting good shots. The Saints this game have done such a good job of controlling the pace, controlling the possession of the ball, not really letting Lackawanna set any plays up, and then the Saints not even really spending too much time in the other zone. Their counterattack has just been so strong. Lackawanna, they get the ball deep into that blue zone, they try to get something going, and the ball just goes right back down the other way, whether it's Spoons or Christian. They're trying to chip it out, drive it up those walls, and now a minute 15 to play. Backs kind of against the wall here if you're Lackawanna. You gotta make something happen. That shot's not gonna be on target. They're still threatening though. The one-timer not gonna find the mark. Second touch gonna be good, but the Saints still there to answer the bell. And now we are down to less than 1 minute remaining.
It's like every single angle is going to be either contested or just forced into a corner that's not close enough to the net to be followed up on, and that's what the Saints have been forcing these offenders into doing there, is they just can't find these perfect angles, and they can't get it close to that net to begin with. Like, every time they come through, like, to that left, to the right, and it's always Spoons or Ramen flying up in there to force that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. The Saints are playing very aggressive on the defensive front, but it's like that kind of controlled aggression. They're going to make the plays, challenge the ball, and make these intelligent plays, but not at the risk of leaving the net open, maybe missing that rotation. Spoons trying to get that one out of the zone. Lackawanna still trying to threaten. If they can find one in the next couple seconds, there is absolutely a chance, but this ball going back toward this orange net. Christian making a great move, gonna bury that one. That is going to be the dagger, folks. Lackawanna down 3-0 with 11 seconds left. Losers bracket run is imminent. St. Clair looking to keep that run going. As I said, it's all over but the singing right now.
Yeah, 11 seconds to go. Pretty well, just waiting for this one to take down. I mean, 3 in 10. One of those ones that is almost near impossible at that point as the time ticks away. St. Clair punches their way through this bracket, I believe. Moving on to semifinals now, I believe
It's, yeah, either winners, quarters, or winners, semis.
Yeah.
We're getting to the end of it, so. Now, I think we are going to be playing against Fisher College, I believe is going to be that next matchup. So, definitely going to be their toughest task of the day. By far the best team they will have played today. You know, these two schools have met in so many esports. We've gotten the better of each other multiple times. This Fisher Rocket League team, though, nothing to scoff at. They had a deep CRL run last year. They are a very, very strong team all around. And the Saints, they have played well today, but you're going to have to ramp up that play if you want to go into this next round.
100%. And coming up, St. Clair Saints versus Fisher College here. Winners, semis. It's not going to be one you want to miss. We'll be right back after this short break.